All right, you guys, we are live. It is May the 12th, 2025, and exciting things are going on. And I know my unit members think I don't keep up with everything, but I got news for y'all. So get this. Here we go. Are y'all ready?
Yes.
Woo! Donna Taylor is a brand new red jacket.
Yay!
And she probably thought she don't even know because Michelle just placed her order a few minutes ago, but I happened to see it. And then Michelle called me. I'm like, girl, I already know. I done seen it. And so I'm so excited, Donna, for our newest red jacket. She's going to win those beautiful earrings that I showed last week that have the little bows and the little red. And but more than that, she has 3 active, beautiful team members. And I'm so proud of her. Catherine, Penny, and Michelle. And she also has who's the other one?
Amanda.
Amanda. No, well, Amanda is actually Catherine's.
Yes.
So who's your other one though? Ainsley.
Ainsley, but she wasn't active yet, but I'm
right,
working
she isn't
on
active. But still, I am so proud of y'all. And she is in the future Bold and Beautiful Princess Warriors unit. So I just cannot be prouder of Donna. Donna has been working on this for a while, and she was determined. And I mean, she's got some hot team members that are doing big things. And Deborah, I know, is thrilled to have you guys running and gunning. And so, Donna, well, let's let Deborah see it before I take it off the screen. Deborah, check it out. the future. Bold and Beautiful Princess Warriors unit. So that's another active for you with Michelle. So we will be posting that. I'm so excited for Donna. And I'm excited for Deborah. Donna, why don't you just tell us how you feel right now to be a new red jacket star team builder?
I am, woo, it's a great feeling. I walked in the back door to come over here to get on the meet because we were over at my house and we were training and doing all that. And I got Wi-Fi too.
Girl,
and anyway,
praise the Lord.
I walked in the back door and I said, Mama, guess what I am? Red jacket. Woo, woo, woo. She goes, yay.
Yeah, and you know, I know it sounds so crazy to the outside world. So well, listen, it's called Star Team Builder, but I get to wear that beautiful red jacket. So I did
my chart and it was laying on my table, my pink chart our goals.
Yes.
And that was one of my goals on there. And I said, look, Michelle, you just made me in front of my goals.
Well, Michelle's going to get one too.
Michelle's about to sign up one too.
Sorry, I had to put myself together.
Good. She called me and she said it takes her 15, 20 minutes to get home. I said, girl, I said, help. You just put Donna, you were her 3rd person to get her in a red jacket. And so you don't forget that, y'all. No matter, I still remember getting in my red jacket. I mean, it's so exciting.
And I love my team. They are
precious.
Amazing. And I met with Catherine today and we had great little bit of training and I get to teach. I'm so excited.
And I've got Catherine, you need to come Wednesday. I've got what's her name?
Michelle.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I love it.
Amanda.
Well, we're so excited. Listen, Thomasville is rocking. As a matter of fact, I was telling y'all, some of y'all didn't get this, but I got this in the mail today. And this is about my new Cadillac coming in. And guess where they're going to deliver it? The Thomasville Cadillac. So we will be going to Thomasville to pick this up. They're supposed to call me within 10 days or I'll be hounding them. But those of you in Thomasville that are near it, I want y'all to just look over there.
Yes.
Because sometimes they don't call me. So if you see it, you call me and I'll be on them. And so we set up a little pickup party over there.
Yeah, we need to take you out to dinner. Girl.
I know. What's the date?
Girl, well, I don't know yet. So they just told me that's where they said if they don't call you within 10 days to call them. Okay. So I'm just telling y'all, if you see it over there, you call me and I'm going to hound them. And I'm
pretty soon they're going to be sending a few more.
That's the truth. That's the truth.
That's right.
It's so exciting. It's so exciting.
And I love your haircut.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. So congratulations to Donna. We are just, and Deborah and your whole team. And we're excited. I know I was talking to Amanda right before the call, and she's getting her first party set up, which will
Yeah.
make Catherine a senior consultant. And
And
y'all,
I was talking to Jennifer today about her person.
okay,
To go to
good.
the party. I said, you can go ahead and sign her up.
Absolutely. And so I want to also tell y'all that I'm super excited about Selah and Linda Ruth and Sandra Griffin all already, and Christine already registered for a seminar. And of course, me and Maureen. And is there anybody else that's registered on here that I may not know? Valerie or Olivia, any of y'all registered yet? Okay, so get registered as soon as you can. Let me just say that it is different this year. If you've been in Mary Kay before, we used to have a room block. We'd all get in the same hotel. They didn't do block, so it's kind of like first come, first serve. So Selah got in the Charlotte Uptown Hilton. That's where she's staying. I am at the Embassy Suites. Selah's is right across the street from each other. Right across the street from the convention center. So anyway, we were talking about this, and just briefly, I want to tell you this. And Selah said this is something you may want to mention, so I will. You'll register for career conference. If you're new since July, it's $225. If you're not new, it's $250. Then whoever's getting the hotel room, you have to go ahead. It'll say come back in a minute to get your hotel room. So it takes just not long. I mean, like 2-3 minutes. You go back in when you get the email from Mary Kay, and then you can get your hotel room. And you have to pay for the first night. Okay. So what you'll want to do is find out who you're going to room with. And then y'all can split it. And whoever puts it on their credit card or debit card, the other ones can say, hey, here's your money, and give you, let's say it's just with 2 of y'all. So like, for example, Selah did the room today. Her and Sandra Griffin are rooming together. So Sandra went ahead and gave her half the money for that deposit. That's how you do it. So it's not just on that one girl who is reserving the room. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you'll want to do that. Let me just give you kind of an idea. So that hotel that Selah got is $300 a night. And I know some of y'all that don't travel much, you're like, oh my gosh, but believe me, there was some that's more than that.
Mm-hmm.
But so if you so you'll want to go for 4 nights. The 23rd, this is for the diamond and the ruby. So Maureen's is the next week. Unfortunately, we don't like that at all. We like Maureen to be with us. But anyway, so ours is the 23rd through the 27th. It starts first thing on the 24th. So if you want to get up at the crack and just drive in on that day, that's fine. Okay. Your sister will not be. I will be going that night, the night before, so that I won't be dead dog tired. But anyway, so let's just say it's going to be 4 nights, the 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th. You'll check out on the 27th because it ends around noon, and then everybody can go home. So let's say it's $300 a night. So so for 4 nights, that's $1,200. So if you've got roommates with 4 people in a room, then it will cost you $300 each, right? If you have 3 people in the room, then it's going to be $400 each.
Mm-hmm.
If you have 2 in the room, it's going to be $600 each. Or if you're like me and want to bring your husband, you're going to choke the whole thing down. And it's going to be however much. $1,200 will make you holler. And so anyway, that's why if you ever see me boss Brad around, that's why. Because I can't. Because I get to. But anyway, so what we were thinking is, let's say that you were doing let's say you're doing 2 in a room. Okay, so that's the maximum would be about $850 for your registration and your room. Okay, so if you take that and times it by 2, that's $1,700. So you could sell 31 of the new perfumes, that new MK Confident. You could say, I'm going to go out and sell 31 perfumes. I'm going to squirt everybody that's within range of me. I'm going to sell 31 perfumes. And then the profit of that would be enough. It would be $850 for you to pay for seminar, just selling those perfumes. Okay. That's one idea. Another thing is you could, and Maureen said she got the Hilton Garden sold out.
Yeah,
We
It was
looked
sold
today.
out when I went to get on
That's
it.
what we were gonna go because it's a lot cheaper, but it's sold out.
Of course.
So anyway,
Dad, sorry.
but also another idea is to sell repair sets. Okay, that's 8 repair sets. So let me throw this out to you. For next week, the 21st is our glass skin facials. We're going to be using the closing sheet that looks like this. I've sent it out to y'all before. Okay. And so the Duchess collection is $199, right? So you could sell, 8 of these and you would have enough money for seminar in your hotel room. Okay. Now, of course, if you room with 4 people, it's only going to be $550. So you would need to sell about $1,100 and then you would have it done. So that's like 5 of these repair sets, or it'd be like 20 of the perfumes. So I just want you to kind of think how many satin lip set. You can figure that out. That's $22. It's quite a few of them, but you definitely could do it. You definitely could do it. So you figure out what you got to do to get there. And I'm telling y'all, I have gone to seminar when I was so broke. I know that sounds crazy, but there was a time where I had just gotten a divorce. I just moved out of my house into an apartment. I had all these expenses, and yes, I was a sales director, but I just did not have the money. And so I borrowed some money from my daddy. And I'm just telling y'all the truth. So he gave me some money to go to seminar because I thought I can get there because I registered, but I don't know what I'm going to do about eating. I'll be like Mary Kay talked about, she just would eat her little pimento cheese sandwich she brought, and you hadn't heard that story. But I'm just saying that to say, if there's a will, there's a way. You figure it out and you get yourself there. And I've never once had anybody, I'm not kidding you, in 39 years, leave and come home from seminar and go, that just really wasn't worth it. I didn't get anything out of it. Not once have I had anybody say it wasn't worth it. They didn't get anything out of it. If anything, they go, that changed my life. And I'm going back next year. I'm never going to miss. And so, Donna, since you are the spotlight tonight, last year was Donna's very first seminar. So Donna, what can you tell people who are new of why they need, and Deborah, was it your first seminar too? It was your first. I know you've been career conferences, but was that your first seminar?
Joking. Yes, it was. And it's
All right. So why don't y'all speak to the new people and say what you thought? I mean, you've known about seminar. Why should they go?
Listen.
Listen, Linder.
Sorry, I've been going all day. I just gave some massages and I hadn't. Listen, you really do see the bigger picture. The heart of Mary Kay, the people it inspires, and like it can be for you. If it's for all of them, it can be for you. And just the real stories, I don't know, being in their presence and the excitement and the hugeness, the extravaganza of it all.
Right.
And life, everything.
Yeah.
They need you,
And Donna, what would you say?
It brought me desiring God more. And what touched me was all the stories, and it's all walks of life. It's not just the rich and famous that are doing. It's everybody. Everybody, you have success. They make you feel like you're worth something.
Yeah.
Listen, I lost a tooth out there. I was a Georgia toothless wonder that I thought, Deborah, I'm going to be out there with all these Barbie dolls and I don't even have a front tooth. And the lady, I'm just saying, they don't care. No. They love you for who you are, what you are. And it's encouraging. Everything, it just lifts you up. You get wound up and it just keeps going and it gets better.
Yeah, every level. All their stories just made it so real.
And there's always somebody you can identify with that speaks to you that started right where you started.
Right.
Always.
Absolutely.
Every level. And everybody loves on you. It's just phenomenal.
The thing is how I said to myself, I have been doing this therapy and stuff, and I've been laid off twice. My future is very uncertain, even in this world. And it's just like, I am just a pure idiot not to move on.
Yeah.
Like, it is crazy with
Well,
this.
it does open your eyes to the big picture in Mary Kay, because if you're in a little town or in a little world, which I was,
Yeah.
I didn't see it for myself until I went to seminar, and I'm like, oh, okay, so it's worth it, you guys, and we would love to have some of you new gals to go. I mean, there's only one time that you can say, I've never missed a seminar since I got in, and that's this year, because like I've never missed a seminar, but if I'd have missed that first one, I would have to say every time, well, I missed the first one, but so y'all really think about it. And we're going to have, for the cheetah unit, we're going to have some good seats in the front, and we're going to have a lot of fun. So ask me about it. We do have a messenger group with all our people on there, and it's called Cheetah Seminar Attendees. So if you have any desire to go at all, let me know. I'll add you to the group. We'll put all the details on there. Okay. It is great to see everybody, and thank y'all for joining us. I do have some announcements, but as I make them, if y'all can put what you sold last week, what your faces were, any kind of like interviews you did, recruits, put them in the chat, and then we will come and recognize everybody. So I'm going to go ahead and just recognize, doula recognition, and then Maureen, you can do yours as well. So our pre-power, that's anyone that does 350 wholesale by the 15th. So far is Sandra Griffin, Sandy Miller, Barbara Williams, Donna Thomas. And the power up is people that have done 700 or more, and that's Sayla and Dina Rogers. And Dina is also a golden girl, and Sayla's about $50 for being a golden girl. So that's exciting because there's prizes at all levels. Also, I want to say this, the cream to powder foundations. I'm just giving y'all an update. Y'all know they're discontinuing them, but this is what they have left. Ivory 1 and 2, beige 1, 4, and 5. Those are the ones they have left. Everything else is sold out. I just want to let y'all know. And also the price increases on several things is going to be on the 16th, which is on Friday. So y'all might want to look at that list. And if you want to order, you might want to order before or on Thursday, the 15th. On the 15th, everybody can order the new stuff. If you were a preferred customer program participant where you mailed everybody the lookbook or a star, you can order right now. Okay. Tonight, there's a red jacket call. I sent you a text about it. And Donna, I sent it to Deborah, but Deborah, you share it with Donna. Since she's a new red jacket, hello. That's at 9:00 tonight and Eastern time. And there's a guest speaker also tomorrow night. And if y'all are interested in this, I am a guest speaker with Joyce Robinson and several other directors. They're doing a big pajama party where the guests are entered into drawing for free products and prizes. And there's some e-starts given away. And I'm doing the marketing. It is $10, and they just take all the money and do it in the prizes. If you're interested in that, it's posted on Cheetah Nation. I'll highlight it again, and you just have to register. But it's tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. Okay. And then the 14th, we're doing What's in the Bag, Summer Glamour at 8:15. And then for my unit, there's something it's called WWW anyway. It's something where that I'm in this group with Jay Benson and some future nationals. So I'm going to be on that. I mean, I'm not, there's a guest speaker. I think it's Kim McClure, possibly. It's a national, and it's going to be at, what time is it going to be? 9:00. But the cool thing is if you're registered for seminar, your name's going to go to a drawing for, I think, at $70 or $80 cash. So that'll be exciting. And you have to be on. Okay. And it's for anyone in my unit. On the 15th, which is Thursday, 1:00, we have unit Bible study. Love to have y'all. We had a great group last week. It's 1:00 Eastern, noon Central time. And then I have an announcement for next week. One is just for my unit, and the other one is any of y'all that want to come. Okay. We have been honored to have Raul Dominguez from Mary Kay come, and he is doing something for just our unit at my house. And it's very special. I'd like to invite the world, but I can't. But because that's what he asked me to do. But We're going to open it up to anybody else on Wednesday, the 21st at 9 o'clock at the Cracker Barrel in Lake Park, Georgia, exit 5. We're going to have a breakfast of champions. So my adoptees are welcome to come to that. If you're in driving distance and you could come, it'll be a lot of fun and it'll be a little just extra special time with Raul. I do need a RSVP so I can get to Cracker Barrel a little early and get us a spot just in case there's like, 15 people or something. But that is going to be on the 21st, Breakfast of Champions with Raul Dominguez. And he is the head of the Ruby Sales Development. He's the sales manager for Mary Kay, and he's flying from Dallas to see us. And so for that night, you all have the flyer, but it's at 7 o'clock at my house. And I'm going to say you can come anytime after 6 o'clock because he texts me and says he'll be there at 5 o'clock. I told him it was at 7, but he's coming at 5. So if you want to come at 6, just to chit chat, have some appetizers, but 7, we'll have pizza. He will be talking to us. We'll be honoring our DIQs, our red jackets, and it's going to be an exciting night for the Cheetah Nation. Okay. So, but I did want to have something for the A team to be involved and get to see him too. So we're going to do that for the breakfast. All right. On the 22nd of like next week, it's a busy week next week. Thursday, Jody Clark Bosley from Cairo is having her director debut. And she is having it at a Mexican restaurant, and I still don't know where it is, y'all, but surely y'all know by next week. So as soon as I get the flyer, they're supposed to send it to me. I'm speaking at it as well. So you Thomasville gals, it'd be a great opportunity to come if you'd like to. I believe it is at 6 o'clock. So put the date down. And as soon as I know better details, I don't know the details either. I just know I'm coming to Thomasville and I'll be there. So that is a lot of announcements, and I apologize for all of that. But
Lita, I think that's El Jalisco in Thomasville. I saw it on her Snapchat. I taught her child.
can you send me did you see a flyer?
I didn't see a flyer. I saw her Snapchat. But
Okay. What's
let
the
me
name of
see.
that again?
El Jalisco.
Is that by Walmart?
It's beside Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I should be
And
able to
Cleta,
find
if you want to, I have Jody's like calendar, and it says 6 p.m. unit debut on her calendar.
Okay, well, we're all going. I don't know, is there a cost or anything? We'll find out. I know you just pay for your own meal.
And they have big conference rooms in the back. So I'm sure that's where she's probably going to do it.
Perfect. Well, we want to support them, if we can. So,
Supposed to bring her a prize.
You can, it's not necessary, but usually the directors bring something to give the new director. Consultants just come with your presence, So, okay. We're going to quickly do some reco. Maureen, I know you're like, am I on here? Am I director? Do you see me? Maureen, what would you like to say?
You guys are moving and shaking. You got a lot going on. That's amazing. So happy birthday, Mary Kay Ash, today, right? And so we moved the 7 o'clock on Thursday, the Zooms, if you guys are interested in doing a regular Mary Kay miracle set with charcoal mask and microdermabrasion, to Mondays at 6:15. The glow up sessions that we were doing, offering virtual at Thursdays at 7, they moved to Mondays at 6:15. And for my unit as well. And the 7 o'clock boot camp for my unit as well on Mondays. So, and then we're going to do on Wednesdays right before What's in the Bag at 7:15, peek into pink every week offering. And then of course, this Friday night at 7, glow up at the studio here, and Saturday at 11 and 1 p.m. glow up at the studio here. So I know that Sophia's coming with some guests on Wednesday morning, and then I've got lots of guests this week as well. And for my unit as well. And the 7 o'clock boot camp for my unit. How that happened.
Okay. Go ahead.
That's scary. Anyway, that's what I have. And that What's in the Bag and all the other things that unit said that were not. This Friday, I don't know what's going on. So call me.
All right. It's fine. Yvonne, I just muted you because I think Yvonne is playing it on one place and it was coming in. So that's no problem.
Oh, gotcha.
Yes. Okay, so Sandra Griffin had a great week, $424. I don't have my pom-poms, but I'm clapping frantically. Sandra, how did you sell that?
They were all reorders.
Okay.
One client ordered $316. She orders for herself and she orders for her daughter. And this time she ordered some for her son. So she always ordered on the website. I've never met her actually. She's a client of mine that used to sell Mary Kay a long time ago in a unit that wasn't even here. But she started buying for me and she's like, well, I'm not getting back in or whatever. And she said, my sister uses Mary Kay and she needs a consultant too. So she actually lives in Connecticut. Never seen her.
Listen, isn't
I
that
just
crazy?
send her, I make sure she's on the mailing list and text her, email her, contact and let her know when I'm having specials and things like that. But I can pretty much I say she orders about every 3 months and she gets what she ordered. She always ordered for her daughter. Her daughter lives in Connecticut, but not even in the same place. So it's like 3 different orders she do for like it's so crazy. And then another couple of reorders with that too, as well as that added to the made the
That's
portrait.
awesome. Congratulations. Okay, let's see. Let's go to Christine, 725. Christine, how'd you do it?
Some reorders.
Reorders? Is that what I heard? I think she said reorders. She might be driving. Okay, congratulations, Christine. Okay, Maurice, 712. 5 faces and reorders, 2 shares, 3 bookings. Girl, that's fantastic. Tell us about that.
That's how I did it. I had 5 faces. They were all in person. Reorders out of the 5, I gave 2 shares, which should have been 5. And I had some bookings that the bookings are still trickling in from the vendor events and stuff that I've had. So there you go.
Okay, congratulations. All right, and Miss DIQ Sailor, $871 will make you holler. Tell us about that, Sailor.
Yeah, I did a couple of faces, and then I did a nurse's appreciation where I just went in and did satin hands and satin lips, and really that was it. 800. I thought last week $871. If you could do that on a consistent basis every couple of days, because it wasn't that hard, we would all be so excited about our business.
Absolutely. And she made great effort because the nurses appreciation thing was in Homerville, which is about a 40-minute drive. She went over there and did it. And then of course they want the product that day. So Sailor drove all the way back home to Valdosta, took it and drove all the way back over there. That's customer service.
Yes.
So I'm proud of you. Okay, Miss Olivia. And hello, Boss Bay people. We're finishing up our unit meeting real quick. Olivia, 325. Tell us about that real quick.
So I have a customer, he buys every holiday, Christmas and Mother's Day, gift baskets for 4 ladies. He lives in Tampa, but he has 4 ladies that he buys for. And so he bought the 4 gift baskets, and then I had some reorders, but really promoting the Mother's Day.
That's awesome.
Baskets. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
good. I love it.
So I got a quick question, Cleta,
okay.
because I wanted to do the nurses appreciation. So Sailor, with the nurses appreciation, you had a relationship already established with some nurses, and you went over and did the satin hands and satin lips with them?
Not really. Someone called and just asked if we could come and do something for nurses appreciation, and I had no idea. And when I got there, it was this itsy bitsy little room like this. It was at a nursing home, and it was their beauty shop area. I mean, it was tiny. I'm like, oh, but it worked out perfect actually, because the sink we could use to wash their hands off. And I sold a couple of satin hand sets, and we did satin lips. I took the baby wipes and they wiped that off their mouth, and so it turned out good.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Donna, brand new red jacket. Woo! 167 and one new active team member who got her in her red jacket and booking 1 party. And I know they had a big party with Michelle, who's not on here. So Donna, tell us about your sales.
Mine was reorders. And I wish I could have done more, but we had a lot of other activity, but I just want to say, thank you all so much for praying for Deborah and I and the family.
Yes, for loss of
It's
their
been
sister.
rough, but God is amazing. And we felt your prayers. And I just want to tell y'all how grateful I am for this Mary Kay Nation. That's how loving everybody is. And then I got my other active, so now I can wear my red jacket. And then I booked a party.
All right, awesome.
So,
And then Deborah, 2 bookings, 1 new recruit, and a debut party. And we had a big shindig over in Thomasville. Sayla and I went over there. Y'all probably saw it on Thursday night. And y'all, I did record it and I put it out there on the internet. I started watching it today. I'm like, how about me flashing people 2 or 3 times? I said, it was a terrible angle. And I crossed my leg. And I mean, of course, I have underwear on, but you know what I'm saying? So, and look, I'm telling it. Here, I'm telling it right now on the internet again. So I have it as unlisted. So if y'all want to look, now don't look for the flash. But we had some good training, but 350 people has already seen it. But anyway, there you go.
I act like I couldn't be still, like a nervous squirrel or something.
Listen, they were looking at my flashing, so they were looking at yours. But we had
it was really good training. I watched the whole thing or listened to the whole thing. It was really great training. You guys did a great job that day.
Well, thank you. You didn't notice the flashing. Maybe you just had it.
Oh.
Cleta, I saw what you're talking about. It
You
wasn't
didn't
as
see
bad as
it.
you
I know
think.
you did.
I didn't even know.
So we had
It wasn't bad.
Unlisted. So if y'all want it, you text me and I'll send it to you. Oh my word. Okay. Let's see here. So proud of Deborah and all the stuff that she's got going on, and Sayla and the team and everybody else that is just coming on. So Olivia, you got a question?
I want to just share one more thing. I want to say thank you. Renee and I had reached out to you on Friday, and we were like, well, where can we go to set up? So we had our items in our trunk, and we went to a detail where they were doing it at the mall, Governor Square Mall. And Renee had texted you and she was like, where can we go to set up? And we had gone to a detail. You like car shops. And we got there. And within the minute that we got there, somebody drove up, saw the trunk open, bought something for their mother.
Great.
It's like within minutes of Renee texting you and telling you telling her, y'all go somewhere where there are cars. So I just had to say thank you. Thank you.
That is so exciting. I'm glad. I'm so glad that worked out for y'all. Okay, you guys. Well, we're going to go ahead and end this unit meeting part. We may have to start maybe like at 10 minutes early